overturned either, Richard. There you go. Because it wasn't an error.
Well, for me, neither.
Neither? Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't disagree with you.
Neither.
Not at all. Second one, definitely.
Top affected, obviously, by that tonight, but not a great deal. United stay 5th. Sheffield United, after their win at Villa, into 6th. Wolves falling on the football we've seen this week. No change for Spurs.
Their draw at Villa. Come on, they didn't win at Villa.
Their draw.
They should have won at Villa.
You're right. But the ghost goal didn't stand.
No, it didn't.
Norwich lost today, beaten down by Southampton. Villa, Bournemouth, Watford, West Ham, Brighton. Those are the teams we expect to be battling now going forward.
I agree.
Just of course.
Yes. Of course.
So we'll look back on what we've seen today in just a moment. One apiece then at Tottenham. And as I said earlier, Norwich soundly beaten really by Southampton at Carrow Road by 3-0. Reaction we'll share with you just as soon as we get it. Look at this, by the way. This is modern football in the COVID crisis.
This is the COVID
These are all the
rain,
interview points for the various different broadcasters, both domestic and abroad, socially distanced.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know you'd get away with that in a full stadium, but having said that, Andy, most stadiums these days empty within 5 minutes of the end of a match, don't they? It's quite nice to see.
You could put those things across there.
Yeah, you
keep
could
them away from the fans.
In fairness, yeah, you could do. It was Spurs who led tonight.
I mean, it's a terrific goal in the end, but there are two Manchester United players who won't be best pleased with their contribution. But let's deal with the positive. When Bergwijn picks up that football, Richard, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's to drive at Manchester United. But they didn't do enough, I don't think, United. Strikes it beautifully.
Andy?
Strikes it hard. Well, it's a real difficult one. Do you know, I was looking at it, and then they had a little look at it in VAR, and I thought, please don't disallow it. It would be just ridiculous.
I think he was, though, wasn't he?
I think he might have been. But as I've said to you, he gets in far too easy. The way he goes past Harry Maguire, England International, well, he wants him to go down here, but as soon as he does that, look how long it takes Harry to get round. He's a big lad. He's not the most mobile. And I think we saw that then, and this is the one.
He shouldn't let that in, should he?
No, he shouldn't. As you see, I don't know whether he gets caught. He goes with one palm and one fist. You know, and that
Can we just see that again? The second of those replays, Andy, I think he's off as De Gea delivers that ball.
He's off.
I think he's off.
No, it's Lloris.
Sorry, Lloris delivers that ball, yes.
Well, I said to you when they showed us the high wide one, this one here, there you go, there's a kick. Now what I said to you was, I don't believe it, they're going to disallow it.
Yeah.
You see there, I think if they put that through the machine, it might be.
Maybe.
No, I don't think he could, but they never ran that through the machine that quickly. It just wouldn't work.
No, they didn't.
Technology wouldn't. But as soon as I saw that, I went, oh no. But maybe the fact that he didn't challenge for the header influenced him. I don't know. But he moved towards the football. And I always believed if you move towards the football,
that's correct,
then you're judged to be... There he goes. He goes over, he moves towards the football. Doesn't get there. So maybe that's what saved him. But no matter how much Harry Maguire sees that, he won't be happy with that. And neither will David De Gea. Neither will David De Gea. He hits it brilliantly. Give him credit. Fiercely, a lot of power.
The one that was given initially. Convince me this is a penalty, because I'm not buying it.
Well, I can't convince you. What I'm saying is, had it not been given, I would have said, okay. You know, it's given because it's soft, Richard. It is soft. He's a long way away, and he's looking through a lot of players.
Well, then VAR should help him. Pogba's actually pushed himself to the ground.
If it's a clear and obvious, there's contact there, and there might be a little nudge on the back there. Is that enough? Paul Pogba wins the penalty. He gets in front of Dyer. That's what good play was there. That was what he did really well. As soon as he got in front of Dyer, there was a problem. Get in front, there he is. As soon as he feels that hand on his back, I'm down. I think if they hadn't given it, they wouldn't have overturned it. But there was no doubt the kick, I have to say, beautifully struck. Beautifully struck.
Yeah, that wasn't getting saved.
He continues to impress again tonight. You look to danger, look to threat.
And the one that was overturned that had Mourinho apoplectic on this touchline.
Again, Aurier caught in possession.
Looking for a foul.
And I think we all agreed that this is the right decision, isn't it? We said that at the time. As soon as we saw it. Again, he's given it from a long way away. The referee, and here we go now. I wish I'd turned the sound off from the crowd so I could have heard what he was on about. It would have been priceless. No, listen, whatever we say, that's the correct decision. That one had to be overturned because, quite simply, Richard, it was not a penalty.
So was Fernandes looking to deceive an official?
There was a coming together, so I think he's entitled to fall over. Yeah, don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Let's hear from him.
Well, Bruno, give us your take on all of that, the circumstances, the result, the team performance.
No, I think we did very well. It was a difficult game. We start good with our ideas, but they score on the counter. But I think we are all the time in the game. We score. We have a lot of chances to score more. It's not enough for us because we want to win in every game. But I think it's a good result. We are not happy, but it's a good result.
You said it was good in the first half. Was it better in the second half?
No, I think it was the same. Maybe in the second half we have more chances. We create more chances than the first half. But I think the game on full was good. After a long stop, I think we did very well.
It's the first time we've seen you play together with Paul Pogba. How did you find it? Because it seemed to work perfectly straight away.
Yeah, we're training hard in the past weeks. When we train on groups, I was in the group of Paul, so to find the connection is easier. But I find a good connection with everyone, and the most important is the team. I think Paul think the same, and we are happy. Paul won the penalty, I kick. So the most important is the team. Doesn't matter who scores, who do the assist or nothing. I think the more important is winning, and is about the team.
Does his game change yours at all?
No. Don't change nothing. We need to, as a team, we need to look for the Champions League. We need to try to be close for try to catch the guys who are up front. Unfortunately, we are 1 point closer, but they need to play. We will see.
Did it feel different being stood over the penalty because there was no crowd?
I don't know.
Calmer, less nerves?
No. I like the pressure, so maybe with the crowd will be better. But the most important, I score. Next time, maybe shoot another one. We have a good penalty takers. We have a lot of players who can take the penalty. If this second one goes front, was Rashi score, and I trust in Rashi like everyone trusts in me.
Just lastly, it looked like you'd won a second penalty, a challenge on you by Eric Dyer. What happened there? It looked like maybe you went into the contact rather than him fouling you. Were you surprised it was overturned?
I kicked the ball, and after I kicked the ball, I found his foot. I don't know if he put his foot there or not, or if me after touching the ball I touch his foot, but it doesn't matter. The VAR is here to help. If they think it's not penalty, and we need to accept and nothing more.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, you do need to accept. You did not feel his foot because his foot made no contact with you. What have you got for us?
A little bit. A couple of things, Richard. I thought that Spurs too early in the game dropped off too deep, too early, too many. Right? And by this, there's a couple of instances here. As they build up here, United, now look at this as it develops. Right? Plenty of players back. Just hold it there. All right? So, we have an attack from Manchester United. It's Tottenham. Where's my centre forward? I'm Jose Mourinho. Where's my centre forward I'm looking at? There he's there. That's him there. I don't want him there. I do not want Harry Kane there. Or Motherson. I want him here. I need an out ball. Right? Or, because when you do this too early in a game, you never get out, unless you're intricate like Manchester City. You play your way out beautifully. Spurs are not like that under Jose. And because there's no out ball, watch what happens here. Ori wins it. Comes out looking. Look at him looking. Looks again. Stop it there. He's looking again because he wants Harry coming in here, coming around here, giving him something. So he can slide the ball into this area and give him a problem. And it also takes Harry Maguire from there and takes him back here. And takes him away from there. Because he doesn't have an out ball, he looked and thought, I've got to keep it. So run it on. So he keeps it, loses it, but for a brilliant save, Aurier, as we were saying during it, was terrible, we thought. All he was doing, he didn't want to give a cheap ball away. Here's the penalty. Again, at a time in the game when they don't need it, as it develops, stop it there. Look what Harry is. Come on, son. I would be saying if I was Harry Kane, Richard, I'm here. I know you help. She helps in defence, and you should. I did it often enough myself. But I'm paid to score goals and win football matches by doing that. I can't do that if I'm there. And if I'm going from there to there, before he even get in touch with the ball, I've got no chance. I would have rather had him here. Stick him here. And just say if we win the football, we can get out. But Harry, too often, obviously, rules from the side, instructions coming in, get back there, Harry. That's the centre-back, Harry Maguire. He's 15 yards outside their penalty area in open play. In open play. If he scores and stands here, I guarantee you, he stands either side. Lindelof and him stand either side of him. And they give them an out ball. They didn't win possession, but they won a penalty. But I'm just saying, now he's in the penalty area. I don't want Harry there. Not in open play. And I think in the last 10 minutes of a football match, if I'm hanging on 1-0, last 5 minutes, I can go back there and help. That's perfectly okay. But we're dealing with 60 minutes into a game, 65 minutes into a game, with 25 or 30 minutes left. Don't want to see him there. Open play.
Well, here's the man that's obviously asked him to go and stand there or get himself involved there. Spurs boss, Jose Mourinho. Yeah, in summary, I understand what he's saying, that he was short and couldn't do much about the fact that his team were toiling in the last 20 minutes or so, but he didn't think that was a penalty either.
No.
Plainly. That VAR should have overturned that.
He used the word cheap penalty, I used the word soft. And it means the same thing.
I use the words no penalty. Tomorrow looks like this: Watford Leicester, Brighton Arsenal, West Ham Wolves, Bournemouth Palace, the latest back in action. All of those games, of course, live with us here on beIN Sports, as are the rest of this sequence before we finish in 5 weeks, I think, Andrew.
5 weeks this weekend.
5 weeks. We look forward to your company tomorrow, 1400 Mecca.